Hi everybody, how you doing? This is Dr. Tom Iannello from the North Island Wellness Center, and I'm sitting here tonight with Melissa. And Melissa's, in my eyes, a very special patient because she came in with something that we had to work on to get changed a bit. It was a little bit of a trying issue. She actually has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And when she came in, her goal was to reduce the amount of the shaking that she had, and she wanted to get back her fine motor skills because she was having a problem with that. And she wasn't sleeping. That was the other thing. She was very exhausted. So, Melissa, why don't you tell these people out there what it was that motivated you to come in here and do nutrition response testing?
Well, a friend of mine ran into Dr. Iannello, and he told him what he was doing, and I was a skeptic, and I said...
Best patients are the skeptics.
I said, I don't want to do another thing. I don't want to take any more pills. I don't want to take any more medicine or supplements. But I really care about this person, and I trust him, so I came in for a consultation.
Okay.
And I was skeptical, completely skeptical.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. With today's technology, phones are going off all the time. No problem. Keep going.
So
you were skeptical.
I came in for my first appointment and was resistant and was not believing in any of this at all. I laid down on the table, and the first... Well, you explained what the process was to me, and after the first test, I could feel the sensations. I kind of knew when my body was relaxing for the reflex. I
think what she was saying is you could feel what nutrition was going to work. This is really amazing stuff, but some people are so intuitive that you could put something of nutrition on them, and they could feel right on their bodies better with the nutrition, and she's one of these types of people.
So, and I could also feel my arm just relaxing when you pushed on it. I could just feel it give way, and then I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have any control over it. And then you started me on a program, and after the first week, I noticed a difference.
What kind of difference did you notice?
I was sleeping better. I was
important.
able to decrease my medication, my prescription medication.
After a week?
After a week.
That's a big deal.
And I had started in the beginning of the summer before I came here. I tried to decrease one of my medications, and I had to increase the other medication that I'm on. I'm on 3 separate prescriptions for Parkinson's. My doctor told me, my movement disorder specialist told me that I wasn't going to be able to decrease the one medication without increasing the other.
Okay.
So I tried it in the beginning of the summer, even with the increase on the second prescription, and I couldn't do it. I was in pain. My muscles were cramping. I was writhing. I was on the couch crying. And I'm tough. I'm not a wimp.
I know that. I know you're tough.
And I was in a lot of pain. So I decided to go back on the medicine and just deal with the side effects of it.
Okay.
And then like 2 weeks later, my friend ran into you, and then I came in, and so I was really not looking for anything else. I was just gonna stick to my program that I was on with my medication. But after the first week, my sleep was better. My fine motor slightly increased the first week. It was just a little bit of a difference the first week. But by the end of the third week, I was cutting my own meat again. I was tying my shoes a lot quicker. I was,
So wait, let me get this right. So you could not hold a knife to cut anything?
I could, but I couldn't move my hand back and forth. I couldn't do the fine motor movement.
And now you could?
And then I could.
And that was after 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
So this is visit 6 for us. This is our 6th visit.
Yes.
Probably around week 7 or so.
Yes.
And then she came in today and she goes, something else happened. So now tell me what happened.
Well, this week I went back to work. I'm a teacher. And I noticed a difference in me. But I didn't know that anybody else would notice. And people have commented on how my tremors are so much better. They were so bad. They were really, really pronounced and very noticeable. And they're a lot better now. And my sleep is so much better. My fine motor is so much better. I mean, I just feel like a new person. And I'm down 2 full pills on my original prescription.
Which is awesome.
Without increasing the other medication.
Right, so we're going down on meds and going up on function.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. This is a really big question.
Okay.
Do you feel that you now have hope that you could heal?
Yes, without a doubt.
This to me, I get goosebumps because this is why we do what we do in here. I mean, it means so much to me to hear her saying this because this is one person I know is going to get better. I just know she's going to get better, and I can't wait because we're going to do a follow-up on this when she is better, and we'll have this in storage for when we get you better. We'll play both back to back.
Okay.
You know, so Melissa's doing phenomenally with diagnosed Parkinson's. How many years you diagnosed?
4.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she is tough, but she's also doing her diet to perfection.
I have
Tell them about the diet.
been very strict with my diet.
That's a
I was
huge
a
thing.
very, very bad eater.
Okay.
I ate everything that was bad that you can imagine. I love sweets.
Yep.
A side effect of one of my medications too was that I loved the sweets, the chocolate,
That's right.
and desserts.
That's right.
So it was very hard for me to control that.
So we've kind of worked with her on this too.
But that has gotten so much better. The cravings have gotten so much better. My diet, I never thought I could do it. When you said, you know, one step at a time, we'll just do a little bit at a time.
That's right.
It really, you can do it.
Yes,
because
you can.
if I can do it, anybody can do it.
And it's so worth it to feel like she's feeling. Like I wish that people could know how good they could feel if they're just willing to put in.
It's worth it. And
That's
the
right.
more you eat healthy and the more you feel better, the more you want to eat better. Like last week, I slipped and I had Taco Bell because I was on the run and it was quick. And the next day I felt so sick, the whole night, and the next day I felt so sick.
You know what it is? Once your body's clean on the inside, it will be very unforgiving of garbage. It will not.
Yeah.
It will not like garbage, and it will not tolerate it. But if your body is so putrefied for so many years, you can't even tell anymore.
Yeah.
So we brought her back to a clean slate. She's got a nice, healthy working on the inside. She's feeding good, nutritious food, and she's got the proper nutrition going in to fix all the organ systems that need help. And little by little, her body is finding a very good place of homeostasis. It's just balancing out. It's finding a happy place. And she comes in every visit. She's told me something better. Every visit.
Every
And
week.
finally, she came in today and said, listen, Melissa, I can't wait anymore. I got to put you on video because this is too good of a story not to tell people, because I know somebody will watch this and they're not going to believe they could be getting better. And Melissa's an example. We're talking like
And I was a skeptic.
a month and a half.
I was
a month
a
and a
big
half, and her
skeptic.
Parkinson's is the best it's been probably since she's
Since I've been diagnosed, since before I was diagnosed.
month and a half. We're not
Even with
even
prescription
we're not even
medication.
through the first part of our program, and she's already winning. So for those of you out there that are complaining without a diagnosed disease that you feel terribly and you're doing nothing, you should listen to her.
Come
Because
here.
She's fighting. She's fighting to have her life back the way it is, and she's going to get it back. Meanwhile, you out there don't even have a problem. You're complaining. Come talk to Melissa about how tough it is to fight and get your life back when you want to get better, and she's doing it. And I know we'll have her on again because she's going to make this work.
And it's worth it.
Great
It's
job,
worth
Melissa.
it.
I'm
Thank
proud of
you.
Congratulations. All right, we'll check in with her when she gets better. See you then.